In this example, we're going to look at exact values, trig equations, and radians all tied up in the one question. The reason we would note with radians that we had to work in was for the limits on x here. We've got 0 is less than or equal to x is less than or equal to 2 pi, which means 2 pi radians is 360 degrees. So the easiest way to do this is to solve the equation just the way we've done it before, and at the last moment change our degrees into radians. So we'll look at how to do that here. First thing, work out if the cosine wave is positive or negative. It's positive. Tick the quadrants cos is positive, and that would be the A and the C. Find your acute angle or your base angle. So we want to inverse cos root 3 over 2, and that is 30. So in this quadrant, 4, 0 would be 30 degrees, and in this quadrant, 360 take away 30 would be 330. So 30 or 330. This is the point where we have to convert into radians because of this part of the question here to get full marks. So to convert into radians, multiply by pi and divide by 180 and then simplify. So 30 pi over 180. Divide top and bottom by 10 straight away because there's 0 here and a 0 here, which will give you 3 pi over 18, and then divide top and bottom by 3, which gives you pi over 6. Same idea on the other side here, 330 pi over 180. Divide top and bottom by 10, so you'll get 33 pi over 18, and then divide top and bottom by 3, and you're going to get 6 in the bottom again, and 11 in the top still. Okay, and this last example we're going to look at here, again slightly harder. I've got tan bracket x plus pi over 4 close bracket equals root 3. Now as before, we just leave the bracket till the very end, and also I'm going to convert everything into degrees, and then finally at the end convert back to radians to keep things simple. That means converting this to degrees as well. Now pi over 4, if you multiply by 118 divided by pi, you're going to get 45 degrees for this part. So as before, we start with looking where the tan graph is positive or negative, and we see root 3 is positive here. Tick which quadrants tan is positive, and that would be the A and the T. Then I'm looking to find my acute angle, so inverse tan root 3, and that's 60 degrees. So first quadrant solution will be 60 degrees, and third quadrant you'll be 180 plus 60, which is 240 degrees. At this point though, we've got x plus 45 degrees equals that, as we talked about that before. So x plus 45 degrees equals 60 or 240. So because x plus 45 is equal to 60, I have to subtract 45 from 60 and subtract 45 from 240 to get my values for x, 15 or 195. Then finally, same as before, convert it into radians by multiplying by pi and dividing by 180. So pi over 180, and same for the other one, 195 pi over 180. Divide top and bottom by 15 and you'll get pi over 12. And divide top and bottom by 15 and you'll get 13 pi over 12. An easy way to to divide by 15 is to do this. So we'll do the 195. I want to divide that by 15 without a calculator. What I would do is I would say how many 15s go into 19, and you should be seeing there's 1, a remainder of 4, and how many 15s into 45? 3. Okay, and that gives you your 13 here, dividing that by 15.